welcome to my channel. In today's video, I would like to show you all the motifs I made so far. It's the 30th day of my 365 motif challenge. And I would also like to talk a little bit about the yarns I used, how I make them, and a little bit about myself. Okay, let's get to it. Before we get into the yarns, I just want to show you all the 30 motifs I have here. I've been having so much fun making each one of them, choosing the colors, making backgrounds for the pictures, and editing the reels on Instagram and TikTok. So here are all the colors I've been using so far. I know it isn't that much, but I'm still trying to collect all the colors I need. And especially for yellow, I think I only have 2 kinds of yellow, and that's not good enough. And also I would like more greens. Here's all the greens I have. Sometimes I find them like I want more diversity in my colors, but otherwise all these colors like they make a pretty good combination for what I've been doing, and I'm pretty satisfied with them. And now let's talk a little bit about each of these yarns. First of all, I would like to introduce this. It's my favorite yarn, the Trouble. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, it's made of 100% rayon from Lion brand. I really like this yarn because it has this silky kind of texture, and it's pretty soft, and its colors are also very beautiful. You can see I basically get at least one of their colors in here, and yeah, that's one of my favorite. The second one, I would like to talk about the patterns. Is that how you got it? Yeah, the patterns is also one of it's my second favorite actually. It's also kind of yeah, it's a mercerized cotton, 100% mercerized cotton. It's a very solid yarn and also with very good shades. You can see I have everything here that is from the same brand. Yeah, here. So all these I really like to use. And the third one would be Hobie, the solid Twister Solid from Hobie. This one is also very good. I made the top out of it a few months ago, and that's still one of my favorite tops. And this yarn is a little bit thinner, but yeah, the colors are also pretty good. I have so many of them here as well, like this moss green and this burgundy kind of color. And I also have like this blue and a lot, yeah, and this and here. One of my favorite cotton yarns too. I have 3 colors of this because I got them when I was trying to make summer tops. This green I really like, and there's this pink, and I also got some blacks. Yeah, but I don't really use black in my motifs at this moment, unless I'm trying to make them into an outfit. But yeah, this is another one. And lastly, no, not last, like second last is this one. And I kind of lost the label on this one. I believe it's from Loops and Threads. I got them in Michaels. They're also very soft and shiny. It's made from 100% tencel. Yeah, I believe it's like some kind of fiber you got from the bamboos. This is one of them. And at last we have this one. What is it called? It's Premier Cotton Fair, yes. some of the Premier Cotton Fair, but to be honest, I didn't use them much in my motifs because they are a little bit thicker, and with all the other colors, like they're all somewhat shiny, they don't really match that well with my style. So, but I still put them into my basket just in case I need some colors to work with them. And that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to making an actual motif. This is the motif we'll be making today. All the diagrams are from Pinterest. You can find the album on my Pinterest page. For this motif, I've chose these three colors: pink, green, and I think it's the creamy white. Creamy white has always been the outline of the motifs, and I'm using what's this? 3.5mm hook. I always use 3.5mm hook on them, just to make sure all the motifs are almost the same size, so I can sew them all together when I'm done. First, we will make a slip knot, then we chain 4. After we chain 4, I'll just slip stitch into the first chain and form a ring. And I'm going to do 2 double crochets together. The first 2 chains equals to 1 double crochet in here, and the second one. After the 2 double crochet together, we'll chain 4, and we'll make a double crochet into the first chain of the chain 4, like this. Then we'll continue doing 2 double crochet together onto the ring we formed before, like this, and then another chain 4 double crochet into the first chain, then we repeat the 2 double crochet together, chain 4, when we finish the last one, I'll just cut the yarn, pull it over, and use a needle to connect them. I'm usually insert the needle 1 stitch ahead of the first stitch in the round, and I'll insert in here, pull, and in the back we insert here. This is how we make an invisible connection in these motifs, so you don't have to worry that the yarns will stick out or they are not firm enough, they ended up slip away and apart. Okay, after that we just pull. I will always pull tight to make this round tighter. Oh, not this one, this one. And then I'll also sometimes, I also put this a few more rounds so it won't get loose. Now we can cut it all together. And you have your first round. Okay, now if you've been following me, you would notice that I always make pictures of each step. After each round, I will always make a picture. And because our flower is our motif today, it's pink and green, so I'm gonna use this one. This is oh my god. Well, anyway, so I will just randomly put these flowers here as my background. Always just like randomly put them together. And I really like this. Well, of course I want to use real flowers, but we all know that they don't last that long, and I'll have to go out and purchase them every few days. For someone living in Canada, this is not so fun for sure. And also have these small butterflies that I really like, and the petals from my hydrangeas. Yeah, okay, I think that will do. Now let's get the camera, put the motif right here, and then I'll take a picture. Let's do this again. Okay, and we have the picture. Now we'll move on to the second row. Moving on to the second row. For this motif, the second row starts from from the top of the 2 double crochet together stitches. I'll just attach yarn and chain 1, make a single stitch, and then chain 7. Chain 7, and then come here, single crochet, chain 7. So basically this row is all like this. It's some kind of a row in between the flower's heart and the petals. When you come to the this stitch, it was the connecting part of the previous row. Always insert your hook into the real actual stitch. Okay, and there, we finished the second row. Now I'll take a picture of the second row and we'll continue.
So, this is how I make each motif every day. I try to create different backgrounds to match with them by working with different elements I have on hand. It's pretty fun. As this is not a tutorial kind of video, I'm not gonna show the full steps on how to make the rest of the motif. You can follow the diagram and finish it. Instead, I want to talk a little bit about myself, as I realize I haven't actually properly introduced myself here. So here we go. My name is Winnie. I'm from China. I moved to Canada with my husband in 2016 for my master's degree and stayed in this beautiful country ever since. My native language is Cantonese and Mandarin. I also worked in marketing for several years and have a side business as a photographer. I got into crocheting during the pandemic, like many of you do, but my times of knitting and crocheting dated way back to my childhood when I was about 8 or 9. My mom used to get those half-finished knitwears from nearby factories and crochet trimmings to them. It's a way to earn some money for housewives at that time. Back in the 90s, For each piece, we can get from a few cents to a few dollars per piece based on the complexity of the work. The finished garments were then shipped to North America or Europe for sale. So during the summertime, when I got nothing to do at home, I asked my mom to teach me how to crochet. I've always enjoyed making things from scratch with my own hands. Although we can get them at a very cheap price in China, I do not consider it a waste of time at all. Over the years, I've made so many things. Most of them were gifted to my friends, but I still have a few pieces left at my parents' house. So basically, I'm into all kinds of DIY crafting stuff. And since I picked up crocheting again last year, it just becomes unstoppable. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I want to thank you all for subscribing and hitting that like button to support me. I will try to upload a new video every week, hopefully every Wednesday. Before we go, let's take a closer look on all the 30 motifs I have here. I hope you like them because I really enjoy making each one of them and I like the outcome. Thank you again for watching. Please stay warm and be careful on icing sidewalks. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!